everyone. First of all, I'd just like to thank you all for your positive feedback on my 4-part video series on how to thrive and survive the COVID-19 epidemic. In this episode, as promised, I'll answer some of the questions I've received from you. There seems to be some confusion about, firstly, how long the virus remains active, and also what are the best products to kill the virus for cleaning purposes and also hand sanitisation. The virus can remain active on cardboard and paper products for around up to 3 days, and on plastic and stainless steel surfaces for over a week. As the virus is coated in a fatty layer, a good quality natural soap is the best way to destroy this fatty layer that surrounds the virus, and then that will deactivate the virus. There's no need to really use the antibacterial type products, as you also need to be aware that a lot of these also contain hidden chemicals which can lead to the development of dermatitis, something which I'm seeing more of with people, and also places more burden on our body's detoxification ability, which is what we really need to focus on keeping healthy at this point. I personally like the natural Castile soaps, which come in a pump form. They are readily available from most health food stores. In regard to hand sanitizers, the alcohol-based or ethanol-based ones containing 60% alcohol are the most effective. I also like to use colloidal silver, which pretty much kills everything. And I like to make my own hand sanitizers and add in some essential oils, which are also really good for killing viruses and bacteria and fungus. In particular, tea tree oil, lavender, cloves, peppermint, and lemon myrtle. In regards to disinfectants for cleaning, hydrogen peroxide is one of the most effective in deactivating viruses. Otherwise, bleach, and to a lesser extent, white vinegar due to its acetic acid content. You can also add essential oils like the clove, lavender, peppermint, thyme, lemon myrtle, as this will increase the effectiveness against viruses, but also bacteria and fungus, which is always a good idea. During this lockdown period, we're all spending significantly more time indoors and also sitting and using electronic devices. Many people have asked for some strategies to help us stay healthy during this lockdown period. Unfortunately, when we do spend long time sitting down and using electronic devices, it can lead to various health issues. One of them is eye strain and eye problems, also headaches, head, neck and back problems, and in the longer term, things like vitamin D deficiency, but also melatonin deficiency. These two being really key for our immune system function. So melatonin is our sleep hormone, but actually it does a lot more than that. It's also a potent antioxidant and is really vital for our mitochondrial function. For those that don't know, our mitochondria are the little powerhouses of our cells which keep us healthy, and melatonin is one of the supplements which is recommended to keep our immune system healthy. However, our body can produce melatonin on its own, but in order to do this, we really need to get that first morning sunlight into our eyes, and we also need to reduce the exposure of blue light that comes from our wireless devices, including things like our TVs, our computers, fluorescent lights, iPads, mobile phones. That's why we have a lot of the blue blocking screens and also blue blocking glasses available these days. In order to increase your melatonin production, you also want to avoid exposure to bright lights and particularly fluorescent lighting if possible after sunset. I like to use a lot of lamps, especially the salt lamps for ambient lighting in the evening. The other thing to do, especially because we have a lot of children working at home, is to make sure that you're taking some regular breaks, getting up, stretching, and then also just doing some simple breathing techniques. I've, in response to a lot of people asking for stretching routines, I've got my own stretch routine on YouTube. You can check it out on my website, www.newage.net.au. We should also aim to stop working on wireless devices if possible at sunset. If you can't do this though, which a lot of people can't, then you can download some of the apps like f.lux, which changes the light spectrum on your device. In terms of evenings, you should also switch your electronic devices to float mode and also turn off your wireless router at night as there's mounting evidence that exposure to electromagnetic fields has a negative effect on our cellular function and reduces our body's detoxification ability. If possible, you can download files and listen to them rather than live streaming. It's also important to exercise daily and especially outside if possible. For example, walking, jogging, stretching, cycling. It's particularly important to get kids up and outside doing something active. Unfortunately, many playgrounds are closed, but getting kids out walking, running, or even skipping, jumping, cycling, playing games with each other. Exposure to natural light is vital to manufacture vitamin D, which is one of the most crucial vitamins for a healthy immune system. If you're finding you're spending lots of time indoors, a vitamin D supplement or something like a cod liver oil supplement, which has a lot of vitamin A and D, as well as our good anti-inflammatory compounds, could be the answer. The other thing to do is just to make sure that you're hydrating regularly with good quality filtered or spring water, as water is essential for healthy detoxification, immune function, but also for healthy skin, joints, and eyes. Foods like fish, berries, and antioxidant foods like green tea or your vegetables, especially yellow and orange ones, are really good for promoting healthy eyes and eyesight, and are also anti-inflammatory and good for our immune system. Sleep is also really important for good immunity. So aim to have at least 7 hours each night, and also try to maintain a good sleep and wake cycle, which can often be difficult at this time when all of our routines have totally been thrown out of whack. Feel free though to send me any other questions you may have as they arise. And in the meantime, remember to be safe, wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and water often, maintain the recommended social distances, and do your best to mitigate any unnecessary risks. Let's support each other. Remember, I'm here to support you.